Hello and welcome to Small Business Matters. This week on Small Business Matters we look at the record industry. We examine how to create your own record label, have your name and your own company. This is the A to Z of going about just that. With the advent of cheaper runs on CDs and cassettes, more and more bands and artists are putting out their own material on their own labels. But where do you start? How do you go about it all? And how much will it all cost? First, you need some original material. Then you need to record it onto a multi-track. Get the master copied onto CD or cassette. It pays to shop around for prices. Then get them into the local record shops. It's worth trying your local independent record shops. The all-important promotion is worth trying your local independent radio station for airplay. Sounds a bit daunting? Well, we spoke to some local bands and artists who are doing just that.
My first recording was on cassette format, which I sold at local record stores and at gigs and venues. After that I moved on to be involved in several bands, Sabotage and Explosion being the main two. I'm currently working on putting a CD out on my own label, and we've got a video to go with it, which several cable companies are interested in, and this is it.
We built up a pretty good following locally, but because of the speed in which we got everything together to gig, we didn't really have an opportunity to record a demo tape. I think if we had done, we would have been quite successful in actually selling a lot of those at the outlets that would have come up at the local venues.
Eventually hope to do is get together kind of quite a lot of songs and put them on an album, which we really want to do on vinyl, don't we?
Vinyls, we like vinyl.
We like vinyl.
We like
We're
vinyl.
We're
Vinyl
friends
fans.
of vinyl.
It does cost a lot of money not only to record because it takes so much time, and you know you're looking realistically of doing one song a day. You know, we've been trying to fit 2 or 3 songs in, so at the end of the day you haven't really got a perfect product. You know, you haven't got the right sound you want on this, that and the other. And then down to recording it onto little tapes or to put it out on your own label, you know, costs an absolute fortune. You know, not that CDs cost that much, it's just that you've got to do a minimum of 500. And the CDs might only cost you £1 at the end of the day, £1 each. But that still means you've got to have at least £500.
Magazines, etc., and picked out addresses and phone numbers and been ringing round, and Graham's now found a couple of firms which can do it for a realistic cost and include the artwork.
Not going to bother approaching record shops now, I think we're just going to sell it all through ourselves. Only getting 500 done to start with. So.
There are various publications to give you advice on starting up. We spoke to Dick Crippen, ex-member of 80s chart toppers Temple Tudor, who has recently released his first record on his own label.
Done well, not bad. Got a few good responses from it. Sold a few records, made enough money to put another record out.
It's always worth getting some recording done when you're in a band, for you never quite know what the other members may aspire to.
The first band that I played in any serious kind of way was a band called Sour Milk Sea. That was in 1969, and we were lucky enough then to have Freddie Mercury with us for 6 months, and also Boris Bransby-Williams from The Cure, just to be a great names dropper. And that band did quite well. We never got actually signed up, but we did do tours with various bands, including Deep Purple.
So you've got all your material recorded and pressed, and now you need to get it into the record shops. We spoke to some independent record shops and asked them their views on stopping unsigned bands releasing records on their own labels.
Yeah, quite a lot actually, and where we can get hold of their singles or whatever they manage to press up.
Yeah, we do. It's just sort of down to people approaching us.
We mainly sell hardcore and jungle. We sell a bit of house.
We support any local band if they issue records or tapes, you know, and sell them on a sale or return basis.
So you got your record in the shops. Many congratulations. What you really need is some airtime.
Hiya, honey. Wanna jingle my bells?
Well, in the Washington DC area, where I'm originally from, the radio station DC 101 quite happily will play anything, obviously from sort of an album rock point of view. I believe in Los Angeles, K-Rock also will bring on some unsigned bands.
On 87.7, this is Trust FM. Good afternoon.
Had a programme on Sunday evenings that Christine Muir featured music from local bands, the local gig guide. But throughout the programmes we've been approached by local bands, and we've been able to play them wherever possible.
And it's always worth trying the pirates. Well, I'm a DJ for Psycho FM. It's our policy to play nothing but unsigned bands. Nothing else would do for us. We're not interested in the majors whatsoever. And respect for that.
So, the record's in the shops, you're gigging regularly, and you've got airtime. But do the public really buy records by unsigned bands? We sent Pete Bannel out to the houses and the streets around where you are to find out what the public thought.
Thanks, Jason. I'm downtown to ask the general public their views on bands putting music out on their own label, and would they buy it?
I think it's brilliant if somebody wants to do their own thing.
If they want to do it, they can do it.
I mean, if it's to my liking, I'll buy it.
If the music's good and I like listening to it, I would buy it, yes.
So if it sounds good, then people are going to buy it. If it sounds crap, then no one's going to buy it.
So it's quite interesting to see how it turns out.
Well, I tend to buy a mixture of everything, you know. I'll buy whatever I like.
Going independent, obviously, is the best idea because you are your person.
I'll give them a chance because, I mean, I appreciate good music.
Yeah, I think I would buy it, yeah.
And finally, we'll leave the last word with our musicians.
No, I'll never tell you. Never! Never!
Just record an album, that's all I want to do. Yeah. That's it. That's not...
We live in a capitalist world, and unfortunately that is affected, the music industry is affected by that capitalism.
If we can get this CD done in time, the timing of it should be just about right.
Sorry. Sorry. All down the pub now.
All down the pub,
All
yeah.
down the pub with Bevy up.